Hi everyone, it's Monday, it's 4 o'clock. You know what that means? It's time for the Hostess Next Door. I'm your hostess, Chef Vanessa Cantave. So excited to have you joining us today. We have an amazing guest on the show, Carol Alt, supermodel. We also have Mike. Sarah is out today, so we have Mike in the studio. Hey Mike.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Good.
As usual, Mike is going to be taking your questions and your comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions for Carol, please send them through. We're so excited to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here because, you know, there's so many misconceptions about raw food. So this is alive. You can ask questions and we can put some of those misconceptions
I'm
to
so
bed.
excited to learn more about raw cooking. So I've been on this
raw uncooking.
No cooking. Well, number one, it's so hot in New York right now. Who wants to turn on the oven? So Carol showed up on the perfect day because we don't have to turn on the oven or the stove. But also it's just really nice, like healthy way of living, right?
And you know what's so funny is that when you contacted me, you said, can you come and show us a recipe? And I thought, well, if I just show you one recipe, that's kind of boring, but let me show you an entire meal. Let me show you how diverse you can be with an entire meal, just not one piece. So I called you back. I said, listen, I'd like to do 3 recipes. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, 3 recipes.
No,
but you'll see how quick and easy it is to do something that might be for you thinking outside the box.
Okay.
Like for me, thinking outside the box was an avocado mousse. Like I couldn't think of avocado in any shape or form besides guacamole. And then suddenly I was making drinks out of avocado, and I was making mousse out of avocado.
Drinks?
Oh yeah, it was really amazing the things that you could do with an avocado and how diverse it was. So this might expand your mind a little bit.
I want my mind to be expanded. I want everybody's mind to be expanded. I can already see here there's a lot of aromatics and fun things. So all right, so we can get started.
You know, to the point that you said there's a lot of things here, I just wanted to say, you know, the great thing about raw food is you can never really make a mistake.
Oh, that's true.
So if you put it, you know, if you put it in the soup and it was supposed to be in the tartare, like who cares?
Who cares?
It just makes your own personalized soup.
I like that because you don't want anyone to feel like they're just like intimidated by the cook. It's not. It's
it's so
and I think raw food sometimes feels intimidating, but it doesn't have to.
Yeah, well, it feels intimidating when you go to a restaurant that makes breads and what they call hamburgers out of, you know, nut mix, and you go like, well, I can't do that at home. But this is something really simple and easy. So I thought we'd start with a salad. Now most people think of a salad as greens and tomatoes. And this is going to be a watermelon feta cheese salad.
I love it.
And I'm going to steal your bowl.
Yeah,
okay?
I love this bowl. Everybody who watches the Hostess Next Door knows I use this bowl all the time. It's my favorite bowl. Okay, so we have watermelon here.
You just dump the watermelon in.
All right.
Now we had somebody really nice chop all this ahead of time, so it would be a lot easier. And then, and now you take, this is feta cheese. Now, feta cheese is normally unpasteurized. It's usually raw milk feta cheese, but you know, just to make sure, you can ask. Now you just crumble. Look at how easily this stuff crumbles.
Yeah, I love feta when it comes like this.
Grab one yourself.
Okay.
Come on, I'm not the only one getting dirty
Carol
hands here.
already told me that I was going to be getting put to work today. She's not doing all the work.
Well, you guys are not going to want to go home tonight and eat because you're going to have all this great food when
that's every week. I know Sarah's somewhere watching this, like missing us. Like she's our on air, and she loves to be on the show because we cook every week, and she likes to eat everything.
Well, now the thing is, you know, you can use as much or as little feta cheese. You know what? I'm going to steal one of those napkins from you.
I'm texting Sarah right now to let her know how jealous she can be that I'm here to eat this with you guys afterwards. So we'll let her know. She'll see this.
Now, we need a little bit of olive oil. So which one of these great things?
So we have olive oil.
The obvious one, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
I'll take this out of your way.
Just drizzle it with olive oil. Does this work? Am I doing this? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's a very light.
Just go like this. There you go.
All right, drizzle it with olive oil. And again, you know, you do it to taste. Like I like, you know, kind of a lot of olive oil on everything I eat, especially if it's cold pressed olive oil.
Is it coming out? We need olive oil.
It is. Salt.
Okay.
Pinch of salt.
We you sent over your list, and so this is Celtic sea salt.
Yeah, Celtic sea salt.
Now, what's the difference between Celtic sea salt and like regular kosher salt?
Well, they're both not cooked, so they're both fine. Like what I don't like is a regular table salt that they ionize.
the iodized.
And they evaporate, and they bleach it, and they do all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh, you like more olive oil than I do.
I love olive oil.
And then a little bit of
fresh pepper.
And now the fun part. You toss it.
Okay.
Now, the funny thing about this recipe, and the reason I thought about it for the show, was that I was walking on the street the other day, and there was this couple, like, visiting New York, walking behind me, and she said, I had the most delicious salad in my hotel. It was a feta and watermelon salad. And I started to laugh. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a perfect one to put on the show.
That's it? That's literally it?
That's it.
That was like 5 ingredients,
guys. And I love watermelon.
And I love watermelon too. I'm just going to put my fingers right in there. Somebody's going to send a comment about that. All right, so this is awesome.
So that's your starter.
Okay. All right, got it.
Okay.
I'm going to put this here until later. Okay.
Okay. Now the next one, I'm going to put you to work.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is called the Seventh Heaven soup, and every time I make this soup and I taste it, I think, why don't I make this soup more often?
Okay.
It really is like Seventh Heaven. So make sure you have your blender.
Okay, we have a blender here. We're just going to put things right into the blender, right?
But because this is a small blender with a smaller motor, in order not to burn your motor out, you really need to start it and then start blending along the way. Usually, if you've got a bigger motor, I just throw everything in and then I zip it and wait till it completely liquefies, and then I pour it out. So we're going to do this slow and easy to make sure we don't burn out the blender.
We'll take our time.
So, why are you throwing that away? I'm going to make you chop.
I don't know. And also, it's going to be blended, so it doesn't have to be chopped like perfect, right?
No, absolutely
not. Just like a rough chop?
Yeah, and you can even do bigger.
Oh,
okay. I know, right? You're just throwing it right into the blender.
Okay. So while I'm doing this, I want to know, I have so many questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you always eaten raw when you were at the height of doing all of your fancy supermodeling? Were you eating raw?
No, I was starving myself, which is the craziest thing.
Because you look fantastic.
Well, that's all work I started when I was 34 when I learned to eat raw. Yeah, I wish I had known about diet and nutrition back in the day when I was running from job to job.
Right.
But, I really damaged my health, and it took a lot to dig my way out and to get healthy again. And the fastest, easiest way I found to do that was literally with raw food.
With raw food.
Yeah, because it's so nutritious.
Okay.
It's the right pH for the body to help you, reduce inflammatory disease. Now, mind you, we're cutting the cucumber. Yes, go ahead. I didn't mean to stop
Should
you.
I leave the skin on?
You leave the skin on.
Okay.
Because we're talking about whole foods and how incredible whole foods are for your body.
Okay.
So the skin has a lot of vitamins and nutrition.
Okay.
So the other thing that happens with raw food, besides the fact that it has the proper pH, it has the between the vitamins and minerals, there are bonds that allow the body to absorb it faster. And when you heat those bonds, they break, and then the body can't really absorb the food as well as it can as if it was raw and the bonds were there.
So that's sort of like always like the main question that people ask, right? Like, how is raw
Why is it
different than like vegetarian or vegan? And I always have known that raw is like one step more, I guess.
Well, it's
but so raw means like, how would you?
Well, the thing is, there's 4 different things. So you've got the pH. We better put a little water in there, and then blend it so that's already liquefied.
Okay.
That would be a good start.
Okay. Is that too much?
No, do a little more.
A little bit more.
There you go. That's perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just to make sure it blends.
Okay.
I've never done it in such a tiny blender. We might overflow with soup for all we know.
It's okay.
Awesome, your blender's doing a good job. Let it keep going.
I can go higher too, I think. Go all the way to the top. Good. Okay. Now, should I pour this in a bowl? Okay, we'll leave that there. Like,
you know what? Maybe we should because it's so small and we've got all the other
and then we
veggies
can
to
like
go.
batch it.
Yeah, we can batch it. It's a good idea.
Okay.
So we were talking about why is raw food different.
Yeah.
So we talked about the proper pH to help reduce inflammatory disease. We talked about the vitamins and minerals being in the proper form so the body can absorb it and utilize it better. Because don't forget, everything in the body is made from the vitamins and minerals that you eat.
Okay.
And if you're eating food that doesn't have vitamins and minerals, you're making enzymes to digest food that has no vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
So basically, if you go to the bank every day and take money out, and you don't put any money in, one day you're bankrupt.
So when you eat this way, you feel differently. You actually wake up the next day feeling different.
Yeah, and it's anti-aging. I mean, look at me.
Yeah,
I'm 80.
Well, yeah, I'm looking.
I don't look like I'm 50.
No, I mean, obviously, like I'm trying to figure out if it's just because you're already beautiful and you're a supermodel, or if you're eating raw. Because like,
that's
if I eat like this, am I gonna look like you?
It's It's very nice of you to say, but here's the thing, okay? You know what? At 34, I was starting to see wrinkles, and my hair was thinning, and I couldn't keep the weight off, and my energy was waning, and I was like kind of short-tempered, and I was unfortunately sent home from a shoot because I was not in bathing suit condition.
You're not in bathing suit condition.
And nothing like being
I'm going to stop there because that sounds like a really good story. Hold on. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. Wait, I want to know more about this. You're on set and they sent you home?
I'm on set and it's a Carol Alt and Friends shoot.
Oh, God.
And we're trying to raise awareness in the rainforest, etc. And the guy's like pulled my manager over and says she's not in bathing suit condition. There's nothing more horrible. I just got on a plane, went back to LA and said, I'm done. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm eating 1 baked potato a day and I can't get the weight off. I'm miserable. I'm hungry all the time. And a friend of mine called me and said his girlfriend was 22 years old. They wanted to do a radical hysterectomy on her because she'd had cancer since she was 13, but nobody had really diagnosed it. And the doctors were like giving her 2 weeks to live. And he said, you can't imagine the slings and arrows they were throwing. But I called up a friend of mine who was this great doctor. And I said, will you work with my girlfriend? He said, you have to talk to this guy. You will never look at food the same way again.
Wow.
You will look at your friends as they eat, and you will know they're poisoning themselves. You'll be fasting. You'll be doing all these crazy things. And this is 1996.
But what's interesting is that you are in an industry where all of that matters, and there's not anybody who's guiding you or any of these young girls into diet. And meanwhile, your job is to look a certain way and stay looking amazing and get those beauty contracts.
There's nobody out there.
That's crazy.
They'll help you to walk. They'll help you to talk. They'll help you with camera angles. But I was literally, there were days that I would go days without eating because I'd be flying from one job to the next. I'm in Paris one day and South Africa the next, and then maybe we should batch that one.
Okay, all right, I'm going.
And there are days also when I'd be in New York and I would start in a studio downtown, and then I'd go to, if it's a little too much water, sorry.
Okay.
I'd go to a studio uptown, and I would, leave before lunch downtown, and I'd arrive after lunch uptown.
Oh, no.
And you would just go without eating.
Right.
So,
and I think a lot of us, just even just women and moms, we forget to just eat sometimes. And
And the great thing today. That's good, yeah.
Good? More?
Let it go over that. It's good water. Okay.
Good? Okay, all right.
You guys are actually making enough for an army here, but
I know. Well, everyone's gonna eat it
to batch it.
Mike, what's everybody saying out there?
We got so many people saying so many things. First of all, let's jump on the compliment train. So Linda says, "Love your cooking." So look, got a fan there, Carol. Roxy says, "Carol, you look great." Georgia says, "This looks amazing," and two beauties. So that's all coming at you guys. One question about what you're making right now. Lisa wants to know, is there any chance to color the soup different colors by adding different things, like squash if you want to make it look purple, for example?
Well, you already know we're putting the red pepper, we're putting the tomatoes, so you're getting color there, you're getting the green. So ultimately, it does end up kind of a muted red-green color,
We'll garnish. How about we'll garnish with
unless you put some kind of tie-dye in there, it's pretty good.
Right.
It's natural, so it's going to take its own coloring. But you can garnish it with things, so that's different too. Yeah, you already did that.
Was this I didn't put any shallots in there. I can't even remember the recipe. Wait, it's shallots? A little bit?
Yep.
Do we put it in the blender?
I think we should put some of this in the blender and start this as our base.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right. Got it.
All right.
Got it.
So I'm going to watch how you do this because I always spill.
I'm probably totally going to spill it. Whatever.
So stand back with your white pants.
I don't.
Come on. Ready? The faster, the better. Let go. Ready?
Oh my God. I'm going. God, you're good, Carol.
All right.
Yes. That made me so nervous. You rocked that right there.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So now that's kind of the base.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we can put onions into it.
Just so, you tell me when to stop.
I'm sure you guys are going to post this online, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Stop. How many onions do you like,
These
girl?
are shallots. So I think the recipe said 6. But that's 6? Okay, we'll just do half.
We're not doing the whole recipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it going to be too? Let me take some out.
And I love cilantro, so I always go overload on the cilantro.
I really want this to taste good. Okay. All right. So
what is this?
Miso paste, but I think that's
it's not.
Is that for the other recipe?
Yeah. No. Okay.
That's for this
one. Put it in here.
Okay.
So we can put half because we're kind of doing half.
Okay.
So miso paste.
Miso.
Garlic.
Garlic. How many
No,
cloves?
not with the fingers. You'll end up smelling like garlic when your boyfriend comes over to eat dinner. Like I love garlic, I love raw garlic, but you know, if you're sleeping with your boyfriend at night, don't take the garlic. Be kind.
I love her.
You know, you could put salt.
Salt, okay.
You like pepper. So,
Pepper.
there goes the pepper.
I think some of these are for the tuna, but I don't know which one. So this is cumin.
Right, that's for the other
This
one.
is sesame oil, cayenne, ginger. So I don't know which one goes in this.
You know what? That's what I said at the beginning.
The recipe's
Don't worry
pinned,
about
though.
it.
For everyone watching, it's pinned, and we just put it up on the screen. Me and Carol are just winging it to show you guys that you could just wing it at home. So
you're gonna blend that up, and I'm gonna eat some watermelon over here.
Okay, all right, I got
Even
this.
though I ate lunch, I love watermelon.
So your book is out.
Oh, I've had books out since 2005.
But you have a new one, right?
Yeah, A Healthy You.
A Healthy You.
Now, let this guy blend.
Okay. All right. This looks good.
It tastes great.
Looks really good. I can't wait. And then we'll add it back in here, right?
No, don't do that because this is.
Yeah.
We'd have to do this.
All over again. So this is just the base.
Yeah, this is just the base.
Okay, got it.
Like in a Vitamix, this whole thing would fit in one Vitamix. But the Vitamix and the inches are like this big, so.
Huge.
You can stop.
Okay. All right. Looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually garnish with cilantro because I just love cilantro. I can just eat it like this.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. So I got these for later, but I'm going to use one just for right now so that we can just, taste things. All right. So we would put this. Did I get that on you? I'm so sorry. Girl, see?
I'm like, wait a minute.
Only I would get food on Carol Alt.
I'm not thinking of your floor. I'm like, thank God this is not my kitchen.
Okay, so just like this?
Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
Is that good?
That's good.
And then you would garnish with whatever you want.
So, for me, that would be cilantro.
Okay.
So, because I love cilantro.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. I need a spoon.
Okay.
All right.
What, these spoons are just props? What the heck?
those are like cute for the next segment, so I just want to try it. Oh my God, that's so good.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so flavorful and like really fresh.
Right.
And the shallots are not overpowering, even though I did put
the garlic might be a little bit, but that's my fault.
Oh, but I kind
in.
of like garlic. I probably wouldn't be able to kiss my boyfriend after I eat this.
Yeah, well, I sleep alone these days, so hey.
No, this is really, really good. I like it a lot. Okay. All right, and then would this be the main course?
Well, with a stronger blender, it'll actually liquefy more.
Liquefy and like mellow out. But I like
you know how
it.
the Vitamix makes it like anything like
like super liquid. But I like this. It has like just a tiny bit of texture.
It's almost like a gazpacho.
Yeah, it's like a gazpacho, but like really flavorful.
Right, because most of the gazpachos, when they serve it to you, they've cooked it.
Yeah.
And once
really?
Yeah. And
I
or
didn't
they
know
put
that.
cooked tomatoes into it. They don't chop everything fresh.
Okay.
So this is like a real gazpacho.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And easy enough, right? I mean,
yeah, that was super yummy.
Yeah.
I like that one.
And it's even easier when you have an assistant who cuts it all for you.
Exactly. Okay, so
now, by the way, just to show you something. Oh, these are a little hard. Oh, yeah, no. This one's probably a softer one.
This one might be good.
No, this one's a little softer.
All right.
So, just to put your own personalized touch into it, right? Mm-hmm. So you can take like an avocado. You know how to do this, right?
Yes. Twist it.
And then dump it.
And then do you use that as a garnish?
No. Drop it in.
Oh.
That's like a plastic spoon.
It's going to change it, make it really nice and creamy. I don't know, Carol. Look, this is live. I don't have a spoon that's hard.
This is a
Here
big
we go.
kitchen. That's a fork.
I know, because I don't have a spoon.
Can I use this spoon?
Yeah, you can use that spoon.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just a prop spoon.
Okay, we're going to take one quick break. We're going to find a spoon. We're going to finish our soup. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're going to do this really quick. We added a half an avocado into our soup base, and we're going to do this one more time. Different consistency, yeah.
Creams it up. Do you have another soup bowl? Wait.
Yeah, this is going to be.
Is it a different color? Yeah. That's should be good.
Oh, this is great. Ah, it's like a
hope
totally
this isn't like
different...
a dirty prop because
No, those are real.
Okay, good.
Oh, Carol, we drink out of these like every week. Like,
look at the difference.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, now try that.
Oh, wow. It's like a smoothie. It's like a veggie smoothie. All right, I'm going to try this one. Yeah, I like that.
Right, the avocado just adds something a little more creamy to it.
Okay, I really like that. So now I'm suggesting everybody who makes this soup definitely add avocado in there. It totally changes the consistency of it.
But some people like it more veggie, like more gazpacho. Like,
I hear you. That's like that took it to that whole nother level, though. I really like that.
Some people like one way, some people like another way.
All right, next up.
Okay, so that's your salad. Was the watermelon with the feta.
So far, I feel like I could do this for like a couple days.
Yeah. Especially if you can call it in.
If you were here and you were showing me what to do, I could do raw food diet for about like 2-3 days.
You're so funny.
No, I'm just saying. Okay. All right.
You know what? I always tell people if you're going to change a diet or if you're going to change your lifestyle, educate yourself first.
Yeah.
Find out what you need to find out. Then go and enjoy like all different kinds of foods. Find what you like.
For sure.
Order it in. Get rid of all garbage in your closet. Replace it with the new things you just found so that when you're sitting in front of the TV and you go, I'd like to like munch on something, you go and you get the crunchy zucchini chips or the kale, the Brad's kale chips. Instead of the potato chips. By the way,
that's a really good idea. And I've always, for many, many years, I've always eaten all vegetable diet at least 3 days a week. Just at home. Like, I still eat meat, but like I'll eat like just vegetarian 3 days a week, just so that I'm not.
Right.
And it's good for the planet, and there's a lot of reasons why. But like,
it's hard to eat something with a face, all that kind of stuff.
All of it.
But you can make your own potato chips, for example, with a little dehydrator. All you have to do is slice them thin, dip them in a little olive oil, roll them in some Celtic sea salt, throw them in a dehydrator, and they
that's a really good idea. I just have to get a dehydrator.
Yeah, but dehydrators are like $50 at Bed Bath & Beyond. You'll be able to find one.
Mike, do you have a dehydrator?
No, and I can't say I wouldn't even know what one looks like or where to find one. So I'm learning new things here today.
Yeah, well, all you have to do is go to Bed Bath & Beyond and say,
and that's where's the dehydrator.
They have everything there.
You can go online and they'll ship them to you, This is probably a better bowl. I always like higher sides on bowls because
all right.
I'd be messy.
Okay, all right. So I'll
super messy.
I'll put this one right here. Okay.
This is easy enough. I mean, this is a sashimi grade tuna.
Yes.
Like you can't just eat any tuna. And in fact, even if you're cooking tuna, I suggest you never get anything that is like laying around for a couple days.
For sure.
So that's the sashimi grade tuna. All we did was cut it up.
Yep.
Okay. Now we put. This is a namushoyu, and the namushoyu is a raw version of the soy sauce.
Okay.
And it's a little more gluten-free.
Okay.
Right. So you mix that up.
And then, that's already.
I would like all of that.
All of that, okay.
Yes.
So, and is it easy to find? If you can't find it, could you use like a low sodium soy sauce
in the health food store? No, you don't really want soy sauce because soy sauce is not actually soy. First of all, it's mostly wheat. And sugar. I mean,
learning
and salt,
so much.
Which is why you bloat when you eat it. So it's basically a version of table salt in there.
So it's not really soy.
No, it's not soy. It's like it's got some
wheat.
soy in it, but usually it's a low commercial grade soy.
Okay.
Like I don't mean to badmouth the soy, but namushoyu is so much better for you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Right. Then the cumin.
This is the cumin.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
a little bit of that.
Little.
Okay.
And if there's any particular ingredient you don't like,
you don't have to. I mean? Right? Yeah. This is easy. It's like a little bit or a lot, or if you like it more garlicky, or if you like it less garlic. I like it.
Of, as you're
personal
going,
preference.
Yeah, as you're going, I usually taste things.
Yeah. Well, yeah, me too. And then everyone's like, "You're not eating," and I'm like, "Well, it's kind of because I already ate the whole time I was cooking."
I only put a little drop of the miso.
Of the miso, okay.
Now it's a raw miso paste, so
sesame oil, I think.
Easy enough to get. You want to chop an avocado? It's your turn. I chopped the last one.
Sure.
Michelle is here asking, is there a difference between, or she says, isn't most food raw before it's cooked? So is there a difference between something being uncooked versus raw? Like you just say soy sauce, not really usable. Is there kind of a difference between these terminologies?
Well, you got to remember that all packaged foods, they've been cooked in order to preserve them on the shelf. So most packaged foods, if they don't say raw on it, have been processed and cooked. And in the process of doing that, again, it chemically changes it, because heat chemically, remember you're back in chemistry?
Right.
And you put heat on things and they would change color and explode and all kinds of things. Heat changes the chemical composition of things. So when you're doing food, it's the same thing. It just changes the chemical composition of the food.
So is there a specific temperature that
115 degrees
okay,
for
115
most
degrees.
Although Udo Erasmus, who wrote the book Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill, talking about the different kinds of fats, there are nut oils that turn rancid at different temperatures.
Oh, okay.
So he has some nut oils that turn rancid at like 135. But for most foods, they like to say that the outside the envelope is 115,
okay, 115.
and under.
Okay.
So that's why when you're dehydrating, now you have to think that if we do this, we're going to do it with the right avocados, and they'll like kind of mush around in here.
Okay.
So in answer to your question, you can start out with raw ingredients, but sometimes in extracting the ingredients from nature, they'll use heat, or they'll use a heat process.
Okay.
Like salt is a perfect example, or even sugar. When they evaporate the sugar from the sugar cane, and instead of doing it at like 115 degrees over a long, slow process so that it maintains the integrity of the sugar, they do it at a high temperature really quick, so they can get it really out there, get as much sugar out there as fast as you can. And then you're dealing with a sugar that they sometimes even call raw sugar.
Yeah,
and
but it's
totally
not really.
not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, so it happens with every ingredient. It happens with every food. And, you have to be careful these days, because a lot of people are trying to jump on the raw food bandwagon.
Right.
And they'll say, oh, we're raw. And they're not even.
And they're not really raw.
Yeah, or maybe they'll have 1 or 2 ingredients raw. So, you have to be just a little bit smarter than the marketers.
Can I taste this yet?
Oh, yeah.
All I really want to do is just eat.
Well,
what else?
I usually... Well, let me garnish it right in the bowl.
Okay.
Some nice sesames.
And then do we put sesame oil in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you drizzle a little sesame oil on.
What about ginger?
On top?
No.
Yes.
Oh no, this looks good.
All right, well, taste it, and then we'll drop some ginger in.
All right. I just want, that's all I really want, Carol.
Well, take a little piece with the avocado.
I'm actually like allergic to avocado, but I took a sip of the soup because I'm greedy. So
but it was nice, right?
It was really good. Yeah.
You can get rid of your allergies.
I'm doing it right now.
You took it out of your...
Yeah, we can talk later. I'm doing it right now. No. Right, but it was for you. I did it for you.
Thank you. Yeah. Now, there's a little bit of ginger.
Of ginger?
So try it with a little ginger.
Okay, I'm going to try it with a little bit of ginger.
Ginger's so nice.
So good.
Isn't that good?
Oh my God. It's so yummy. It's so good.
I'm sorry, but I'm having a veggie day today.
Oh, this is so good.
I can't taste it.
I'm eating this. This is so good. And the ginger like totally makes it. Totally makes it so yummy.
I'm not going to be greedy.
Okay, I wanted to do one thing. Thank you so much for these 3 recipes.
Okay.
I wanted to tell the viewers one quick thing. We went over the weekend. I went to the flea market, and I was telling them I wanted to show everyone some really cool ideas, because I was finding really cute plates. Do you ever go to like flea markets or antique stores or anything like that?
I do. I'm a big flea market person.
So I'm into it. And so we've got a lot of really fun things here. And you'll see we've got some picks, but I just want you guys to be encouraged. We don't have a lot of time, so I'll just show you. But if you find some pieces that you really like, you should definitely buy them, because you can get things at such great prices, and a lot of these are like vintage.
And it's always nice to have a story about where you got something.
It's just like, it's a really great story, and we've got some images, I think, of some really cool place settings that you can create and mix and match pieces. So if you find things and you don't have 6 or 8 pieces, it's okay, because you can kind of find things that complement each other, and it allows you to be really artistic. So I just want to let everybody know, hang out at the flea market this weekend. We've got one in New York, the Brooklyn Flea, which is my favorite. And then also we've got these really great, I think everybody really is into, this is why we had these for the segment.
Go ahead, do that.
Carol's eating. We've got really great gold flatware, and then we found some really cute copper flatware. So, just get really creative with it. And so that was the last thing I wanted to show you guys. Carol, you're the best. Thank you so much. You can come back. You can come back anytime. Mike, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun. I learned so much.
Sorry we didn't get to too many questions, Mike, but you've turned two women loose in a kitchen.
I know. Well, and this is like, we have to talk so much more because this is what I'm kind of on right now, so I'm excited to learn more. But everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next Monday, 4 o'clock, Hostess Next Door. We're cooking up some great ideas for you.
This is heavy duty to follow up on it. It's big shoes to fill after this.
See you next week. Bye.